Hello, I hope you are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to explain a single panel comic from the far side. Um, to start, I will just describe the image. Um, so here we have one person, a woman, and a man. They are on a stage. They are on a stage. To get onto the stage, they have to climb a set of stairs or a staircase. A staircase. There is an audience. An audience um, is when people are watching something happen. So all of these people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all 8 people are watching this woman and this man on the stage. She has a microphone to amplify or make her voice louder. So a microphone. Um, and yeah, almost everyone has hair still. He has a little bit of hair. Him as well. She has hair. He has hair. She is wearing glasses. He is wearing glasses. And she has a necklace on with beads. Beads for the necklace here. Okay. And I will read the caption. And now, standing at my side, I give you the man who conquered Everest, the Matterhorn, Kilimanjaro. Yep. Alright, now it is time for vocabulary words. Okay, so the first one, so can't move it. It's fine. The camera can stay there. So the first word is to conquer. To conquer means to take control of a location, country, or thing. Um, or just to defeat something or someone. A very common example is during a war or battles. Um, you can conquer land or a location, country, etc., a city, if you win the battle. So, an example of a sentence is after a long battle, the army conquered the city. So let's say, so my city where I live is um, Columbia, Missouri. So let's say there was a battle. An example can be the Civil War in the United States. So this was versus the North in or in the United States, the North versus the South, or the North it's called the Union, and the South was called the Confederacy. If they had a battle where they were fighting, like in this example in Columbia, this city, um, and the city is currently or at the moment controlled by the Confederacy. If the Union comes to town, goes to town, and then they battle, they fight, and then the Union wins, you can say that they have conquered Columbia. They have taken control of Columbia. However, it can also mean just to defeat something or someone. An example of this is if you climb a mountain. So, if you are climbing or hiking up a mountain, like this guy has with Everest, the Matterhorn, and Kilimanjaro. Once you climb a mountain like this, when you reach, sorry, my alarm for laundry It's time to move my clothes from the washing machine to the dryer. Okay. I will do that after the video. So if you climb Mount Everest and then you reach the top, or if you climb any mountain and reach the top, you can say that you conquered the mountain. You conquered it. Because you defeated it. You were able to go all the way to the top. If you weren't, if you got injured or were too tired, and so you only make it halfway, you stop here and go back down, you did not beat the mountain. The mountain beat you. The mountain was victorious. However, if you can make it to the top, then you win. You conquer it. You have defeated the mountain. Okay. The next word is staircase. So a staircase is a set of stairs. Here is an example of a staircase. An example sentence is to go to my room, I climbed a staircase. So here we have a person, maybe that represents me. And so his room, where he lives, where he sleeps, where he has his stuff, is on the second floor. And so here you start at the first floor, and so he has to climb the stairs, climb the staircase to get to his room. Something else to note, when you go up a set of stairs or go up a staircase, we usually say to climb a staircase, to climb the stairs. However, climb usually means climbing upwards, or a lot more upwards. So to climb can be to climb a ladder, to climb a tree, or to climb a mountain. However, we also say to climb for just going up a staircase, to climb. All right, the last word for today is to fall. To fall means to move from a high location to a low location. I have an image here. I forgot I can't move this. Okay, we're gonna try this. Okay, that sort of worked. So yeah, here we have a man, and he is falling down, falling to the ground. Yeah, he has a cat in his hand. Another example, let's see. This might be a bad idea. So let's make my camera. Okay, so here I have a notebook, lots of notes in it, and oh, let's get it in frame. And here I have my phone, I probably should not drop it, but I will, because I have a good case on it. And so here's my phone. I'm not gonna drop it. We'll do a wrapper. So a wrapper. This contained a granola bar, but since there is no granola bar because I ate it, you can just say a wrapper, a wrapper. So here we have my notebook and the wrapper. The wrapper is on the notebook, but if I let go, the wrapper falls down, to fall. Okay. So now the example is after he grabbed the cat, he fell from the tree. So this man, he climbed the tree, and then he grabbed the cat here, or saved the cat, and then he fell. He fell from the tree. Um, I can show you more from the comic book that this is from, The Animal Man. Also have a series called The Animal Man that you should watch, so you can look up that after this video. Uh, found the image. So here we have the man. So he climbed up this tree. Now he's reaching and he grabs the cat, grabs the cat, but then the branch snaps, it breaks. So then him and the cat fall down to the ground or the grass, the ground. So he falls. Okay. That is the last vocab word, so now it's time to explain the comic. Let me adjust my camera. Okay. So in the caption, he says, and now, she says, and now, standing at my side, I give you the man who conquered Everest, the Matterhorn, Kilimanjaro. So standing at her side. So right now, she is standing. Me, I am sitting. However, if I stand up, now I am standing. So she is standing, the audience is sitting down like me, and so at my side is like right next to her. Um, if I have the wrapper, right now it is in front of me, that like the crowd is in front of her. However, if I move the wrapper to my side, I can say the wrapper is at my side. So she thinks that this man is at her side, so right here. However, he's not. So instead, he's falling backwards. He's falling backwards. If I move this way, I'm falling forwards. If I'm going this way, I'm falling to my left. And this way, falling to my right or falling to my side, side, side. But if going backwards, falling backwards. Um, so she says, I give you. So she is presenting to the crowd this person. Usually forgive, that is if you give a gift. So if it is someone's birthday, your mom's birthday, you might buy her a present or a gift and then you give that to her. My mom's birthday was this past Saturday, so 5 days ago, 5 days in the past. So I bought her this cat, this cat here. She really loves cats. So I bought her this present and then I gave the present to my mom to give, to give. The cat is a little bit creepy, the face, but the artwork is very cool. Um, okay, and so, yeah, instead of giving a physical gift to the audience, she instead gives a person because she's presenting this really awesome, really cool person that has climbed the mountains, Mount Everest, Mount, or the Matterhorn, and Mount Kilimanjaro. They are all so beautiful, like extremely beautiful. Um, Everest, I think, is the most impressive or the most difficult to climb. I think lots of people end up dying when they try to climb it. Um, so it is a really like fantastic or impressive, incredible feat or thing that he did for him to climb to the top of Everest. And same with these other mountains. The Matterhorn looks difficult too. Like it's very steep, very steep. This would be less steep, and this is more steep, more of an incline. Okay. So the man who conquered, so by conquered, what does she mean? She means to take control of a location, country, or thing, to defeat something or someone. So for this instance, probably to defeat something. So the man defeated Mount Everest, conquered Mount Everest by climbing to the top. If he could not make it, if he had to turn around and he stopped around here, then Mount Everest would have won, would have conquered him. You wouldn't say that. But since he did win, he did get to the top, he conquered it. He conquered it. Same with the Matterhorn and same with Mount Kilimanjaro. He conquered them. Okay, now it is time for the joke. So, this man who has climbed all of these really difficult mountains, he's reached the top, he's conquered them. Now he climbs the staircase to get onto the stage. It is maybe 10 feet high. 10 feet. These other mountains, like 10,000 feet at least, probably. Well, my camera's lagging a lot. Okay. Um, so, yeah, now on this stage, he's falling off. He's falling backwards. He climbed all of these mountains and he did not fall backwards. He did not fall. He just made it to the top. It was maybe easy for him, right? He got to the top, did these very impressive things, and then he climbs a 10-foot stage and he is going to fall off of it. Fall off of it. It's very ironic, we would say, ironic, for something to happen that goes against other things that have happened. So, like, you would expect this man who has climbed all of those mountains to be perfectly safe and perfectly fine on a stage, a 10-foot stage, but then it goes against what you expect because he's going to fall off of the stage. So you say that's ironic, ironic. So yeah, here's the word spelled ironic, ironic. Um, okay, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.